Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy Food Junkie. This could be a real quick one. Um, but I think I called it again. It is so funny how I say something while it's not, and I really don't know why I'm saying it, but something in my spirit tells me to say it, something tells me to talk about it and to call it out. And come to find out, what I'm saying is actually true. Once again, I could have sworn I said don't be trusting everyone who is new to this sector, who is trying too hard to be accepted, trying too hard to fit in, trying too hard to make a name for themselves, only, sorry, trying too hard in the chest to make a name for themselves, well, it's not, only to get a channel and only to be not who they say they are. I guess what's going on now is that people are being exposed. People are finding out that people that they was once cool with, one accepting of, one friends with, one down for, is not actually who they say they are, or who they try to pretend or say, "What's up, bird baby?" Who is not actually who they want to portray themselves as. I'm just saying, people need to start waking up and waking up soon, and calling a thing when a thing is a fucking thing. I'm so sick and tired of people trying to, once they get burned, trying to say, "Oh, I knew it all along." No, you didn't know it all along. Because when people's telling you what's going on, is that your response is constantly, "Oh, well, let me do it for myself. Let me find out for myself. Let me, I'm saying, take it at my own thing." No, when someone is saying something's not right about this individual, or it's not, opposed to just saying, "No, I'm not going to listen to it," it's not, just take it in, take heed, and proceed with caution. No one's asking you to change your mind. No one's asking you to do something totally different. No one's asking you to move differently. Move the way you always move, but proceed with caution. It's so funny how people want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I don't trust anybody until I do trust you. And that's after me looking at you, watching you, figuring out what you move, what you're doing, how you're moving, and when you move. It is what it is. I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm not going to change who I am. Well, it's not. Everyone get the fucking side eye. Everyone does. Shit, I want you to side eye me. And when I step out of line, was not, correct it respectfully, but correct it. If you have my email or phone number, was not, well, my email, because no one really has my phone number, was not, but if you have my email address, was not, hit me up in an email, was not, and correct it that way, was not, and ask questions. But I'm so sick and tired of every couple of weeks or so, was not, "Oh my God, this person is exposed." No, they weren't exposed. They always was seen. They always showed themselves. You just chose not to see it. You chose not to address it. You chose not to confront it. You chose not to talk about it. You chose to look the other way because at the moment they were giving you what you wanted. They were giving you what you thought you needed. Once again, y'all, do I not say the enemy of my enemy is not my friend? Do I not say that all the time? Do I not say that just because two people have the same common enemy does not mean those same two people are friends? Just because you're going at someone's neck that I happen to have an issue with at the moment does not mean that I'm going to support you. Does not mean that I'm going to like you. And you don't have to like me either. That's fine. But at the same time, let's be very realistic about what's going on here. Let's be realistic about what's happening. Let's be extremely clear that I'm not going to sit up here and kiss your ass, nor do I expect you to kiss my ass. You go after the person the way you're going after them was not, and handle it the way you handle it, and I'm going to handle it the way I'm going to handle it. I'm not going to big up you. I'm not going to be on your platform. I'm not going to be talking about you. I'm not going to be mentioning your name, shouting you out. Was not because we happen to have the same enemy, or the same group of enemies, or the same people that don't like us, and we may not like ourselves. I'm not that type of person. That's not in my character. That is not in my DNA. That's not how I'm made up and set up. Now, if I choose to roll with people was not that I like, and roll it was not, we're gonna roll until we don't. But at the same time, I'm not just gonna blindly follow someone, or blindly go along with the group just because the group is going along that way. I'm an independent person. I'm a leader in my own right. I do my own thing. My life is revolved around me, food junkie. My life is not revolved around anyone else. My life is not revolved around ideas that you guys have that you think is best for what you are trying to do. Because guess what I'm doing? Worrying about what I need to do to make sure that my life is revolved around me so I can make sure that my life continues to go, regardless if I'm with you or without you. It is what that's what it is. And I don't understand how people get so caught up in, oh my God, that's my friend, that's my boo. No, y'all are all my boos. I like you all. Until you do some fuck shit and I have to let you know that you did some fuck shit. Let's call a thing a thing. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know I'm not gonna sit here and bite my tongue when I feel that you did something wrong and fucked up. It's not out of malicious intent. But at the same time, I need to let you know that I'm not one to play with. Leave me the fuck alone. If you're not here for me, get the fuck away from me. People say, oh, well, they say you're mean. Fuck you and fuck them say I'm mean. Because guess what? I'm going to be me. When push comes to shove, when this computer goes off, when the phone goes off, when the tablet goes off, and I shut it down, guess who I'm there with? Me and me alone. I truly understand that it's about choices. You have the choice to subscribe. You have the choice to like. You have the choice to watch a video. Was not. You have a choice. And I'm not one person who's trying to take that choice away from you. Was not. Because I don't want people taking away my choices. But this whole thing about people just now realizing that people are up to no good. A lot of these motherfuckers on here is up to no good. Content creators and subscribers alike. That's why I come with the truth 100% all the time. Because guess what? That way you weed people out. You weed people away from you. Was not. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. And I'm not going to sit here and pacify and coddle no grown ass adult just because I want a subscription from you or I want a like or I want a view from you. Either you like the truth and the hard facts or you don't. Either you like me because I choose to show you more than just this aspect of it, of me, who I am, was not. I choose to show you some of my talent as well. That's what this page is going to give you. This page is not all about this bullshit celebrity gossip and YouTube news and shit like that. Because guess why? The shit changes every day. And that's why y'all know I don't like mentioning names when I talk about certain situations, not because the name can change based on the person, based on the situation. I talk about situations, I talk about circumstances, I talk about the actual thing, not the person, because the person is not important. The person is actually interchangeable. The person that is happening, going through something at the moment was not, is interchangeable. The situations are all very much the same. He said this and she said that, and he said this and she said that, and they said this and we said that, and they don't like us and we don't like them. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same. So it doesn't matter what name you put in that he, she, them, they, us, we. It's the same situation. Until people start realizing that whatever, the better off they're going to be. It's not about always being the first one to break a story, being the first one to talk about something was not. Sometimes you get the most out of the situation when you fall back, look at it, observe it, wait till it dies down, and then talk about it was not. That's why I do my Mad Day Mondays. Because sometimes when everything's going on was not, you miss certain things and other things develop, so you have to go back and backtrack. If you sit back and wait for a couple of days, was not, things are going to reveal itself when how and when it needs to be revealed. You know, and now everyone was loving the wrench. Oh, the wrench is fun. The wrench is this. The wrench is that. But where was this all then? And now it's all this. Oh, I hate the wrench. The wrench is so and so, 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 so and so. Where was all that energy of disliking the wrench when he was still in Nicole Tyler stuff? What's up, Sci-Fi? How you doing? Where was all the energy when he was still in Nicole Tyler's you know what I'm saying, statements and sayings and stuff? Where was all this I hate that wrench then? Then there was, oh, well, he didn't steal nothing from her. But now we find out the wrench could possibly be, you know what I'm saying, someone that people don't like. Now the wrench is in all this hate. Same thing with the mystery van. These people who have all these multiple pages was not all these avatars as their profile pics was stuff like that, or no picture at all was not. That's always. What's up, Nicole Reloaded, baby? What's up, Jody? How you doing? So blessed, sexy. Sorry. Sex and sorry, I'm sorry, y'all. Sex and complete. You guys, yeah. It's like crazy to me was not that people all of a sudden now want to be, oh, I'm aware now. Oh, I've always known. Oh, I was always suspecting. Let's keep it real, y'all. No. You bought into the Kool-Aid was not because someone had a funny little joke, they had a funny little video was not, and next thing you know, they was doing some crazy. What's up, Mysterious Baby? How you doing? I'm just so sick and tired of everyone not being authentically who they are, showing you these caricatures of who they are was not, and then when you someone like me who actually see you, so I don't fool with you was not, don't talk to you was not, don't fuck with you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's the mean one, he's the bad one. Oh, y'all, no, I'm just real. I'm just who I am. I see what's in front of me. I don't put rose-colored glasses on. Was not. I accept everyone until I see you start moving funny. When I see that you start moving funny, what's not, I just stop talking to you. There's no animosity there. There's no ugliness there. There's no reason for me to go rah, rah, rah with you, what's not. And once you try to attack me, whatever, I'm going to let you know I'm the wrong fucker one to play with. I can show you mean. So I can show you nasty and ugly and deceitful and malicious or what's not, but that's not who I am. That's not my character. I don't see the benefit in that. I'd rather just us let bygones be bygones and move on, you know. But yeah, it's funny about how when things get brought to the light, because everything that's done in the dark is brought to the light anyway. But when things get finally brought into the light was not, and people started having overwhelming amount of evidence was not, opposed to going with your gut feeling, going with your inklings was not. And that's what I go with. I don't go with, oh well, oh so you like them, so therefore I don't like them too because I like you. Just like the enemy of my enemy is not my friend, the friends of my friends are not my friends. You know what I'm saying? The friends of my friends are not my friends. I judge people based on how they move, and it may not have to happen with me or move funny with me was not. But if you moving funny over there, more than likely was not. If we get, I'm saying, become cool was not, and you say, and I'll say something that you may not like, or I do something that you may not like, or may not go with you. I'm saying on something that you may want me to go in with you was not with. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be on the chopping block. And then we're gonna be battling back and forth was not. Why would I want that unwanted energy and when I can avoid it? Why not avoid it when I can? Oh, baby, I'm not gonna be changing, baby. Please. I am too grown, too old, and too fucking stubborn to be changing. Thank you. I appreciate it, sci-fi. But yeah, I just don't understand, so how people get all caught up in what they want people to believe was that and then get mad when it backfires or when it doesn't work out in the favor or work out in the light that they wanted to work out in. If you was to listen, what I'm saying? Although I'm stubborn was not, I'm still watching and listening and watching things move, whatever. I be in lies all up in the bushes, whatever. What's up, Figure? How you doing, baby? And I don't sit up here and pretend that I know everything that's going on these YouTube streets because I don't want to know everything on these YouTube streets. I don't care enough. I really don't care enough to know every single thing that's going on the YouTube streets was not. Have the people, if y'all noticed, was not only talk about a handful of people, whatever, because I'm only interested in a handful of people, whatever. All the side stories and back stories and sideways conversations was not this and third. I don't have time for that bullshit. I got a real life I deal with every day. I got a real full-time job, a real part-time job, and a real part-time job. I told you I have 3 jobs. I'm constantly working, constantly doing something, creating my art in my free time was not. And when I'm doing that, whatever, I listen to YouTube when I'm busy at work pretty much. I don't have time to sit up here and try to backtrack and follow who said what was not. If I hear some interesting information was not from someone that I like, whatever, then at that point I'm gonna go listen to what they're talking about was not so I can talk about it, and be informative when I'm talking about it was not. But other than that, I'm not sitting here trying to search everything that someone says all the time. I don't got time for that. There's other people on here that's all they can do. Well, not saying that's all they can do, but that's all they do. They sit up here and they have time in their day to go surf through YouTube was not hours on end, listen to people for hours on end talking about absolutely nothing that doesn't benefit their lives in a bit in the least. That's why you did watch me. I think I said I think you mean don't watch many. And like I said, while it's entertaining and fun, well, it's not. I caught myself like this week was not watching more TV than I did YouTube when I was at home because I got tired of hearing the same thing from the same people talk about the same thing they've been talking about for months. You know, at some point, I need people to be original. You know, do something different. You know, what was your purpose to come on YouTube for? To just cause havoc and cause trouble? What was your original purpose? Was not get back to your original purpose. If your original purpose was to, discuss the conflicts and beef watch was not, that's perfect because we need people like that as well. But everyone's beef watching now. Everyone's talking about the same things. Everyone's attacking someone else. Everyone is, talking about something else, about someone else's on business that doesn't pertain to them. People who don't like Club Chat and Sean Bradley. Everyone's talking about Vegas. It's 7 months away, y'all. Get the hell over it. People who don't like Jay Wilson. Everyone's talking about Jay Wilson and 5A. It doesn't, all y'all doing is creating a vicious cycle that doesn't mean anything. So it's like, at some point, was not, as adults, we all need to grow up. And I say we because I'm part of this thing as well. Granted, I don't do it as much as some, but if every video that you have is about someone else, was not, what is really your commentary? I'm just asking questions. You know what I'm saying? If every video you make is about someone else and what someone else did, how someone else did it, and how someone else looked, and how someone else, whatever, okay, what are you showing me about you? What about you that is worthy of me watching you? Because if I want to listen, hear about them, what's not, I can go ahead and watch them. If I was so interested in someone else, was not, why would I not tune into their channel? Was not opposed to watching your channel? That's how I think. And people may not like it, was not, but it is what it is. If I'm so interested in what 5A is doing, was not, I'm gonna go watch 5A. If I'm so interested in what Jay Wilson said, was not, I'm gonna watch Jay Wilson. Granted, I don't have 8 hours of my day to sit here and watch him all day long because he's on all the time, was not. But it's okay to give me cliff notes, was not, or get cliff notes, whatever, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, was not, we all need to do something else. We all need to, you know what I'm saying, find a way to intertwine and interweave that type of commentary with what we originally came on here to do. That's all I'm saying. Because, my whole thing is, when I first came here, it wasn't about all this beef and stuff, because I really don't get into beefs. And the first time I got into something was with the whole thing with James. Even that was like, all I did was answer a question that you asked. Be it right or be it wrong, be it you liked it, be it you didn't, was not. That's all I did. And then when you made a comment, was not coming at me crazy, was not, of course I'm going to have to defend myself because I'm no punk. You know what I'm saying? And just like, from then Kwani thought that she can come after me, was not. Then Bobby thought she could come after me, whatever. Then Jay Wilson thought he could come after me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then Olivia thought she could come after me, was not. Then other girl thought they could come after me, whatever. No, I don't get checked. I'm sorry. Especially when I didn't do anything wrong. Now, I don't mind constructive criticism. I don't mind people saying, food junkie, you don't step out of line, XYZ, da-da-da. But don't come at me crazy. You better be respectful, because I don't ask for respect. I demand respect from everybody because I give everybody respect. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm letting you know what I feel you did was wrong, I'm still respecting my way of doing it until I'm not. And then because you done pissed me off to the point to where I want to lay hands on you, but since I can't lay hands on you, was not, you don't get these work. That's just what it is. It's just, I don't understand. Everyone wants to be enlightened now. Everyone wants to be, I knew it all along. No, you didn't know it all along, because if you knew there was a pothole there, why would you walk there into a pothole or drive into a pothole? I try to avoid anything that caused me damage or harm or hurt or discomfort. That's just me. I don't want to be in a state of discomfort, was not, because I want to prove a point. I'd rather avoid it altogether, was not, and wait till it actually reveals itself and be like, that's why I avoided that right there. Or that's why I didn't respond, or that's why I did, interact in the way I wanted to or should have. That right there, the action right there. I knew something was fishy, was not, I couldn't quite put my finger on it, was not, but I didn't want to deal with it. So that's why I let it go. And that's just my approach. You know what I'm saying? My approach isn't to, you know what I'm saying, put myself in harm's way or emotionally harm myself was not because I want to give somebody a chance. Nope. You don't get a fucking chance with me. If I have a sense that you're moving funny, you're acting crazy, I'm distancing myself from you point blank, period. I told you all the time was not, I'm the type of person was not that I match the energy that I get from you. If your energy's fucked up, I'm gonna back away from you. Well, it's not. My energy gonna be fucked up toward you. If your energy is good, my energy gonna be good toward you. If your energy is stank, my energy gonna be stank toward you, which means more likely, whatever, I'm gonna back myself up. It is what it is. I'm the king of matching people's energy. We're cool, we're gonna be cool. We not, we're not. You like it, I love it. You hate it, I hate you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I roll. I've never been a person to kiss people's ass. I've never been a person to try to fit into a group just to fit in, to go along just to get along. That's not who I am. I'm an independent person within my own right. There are people on here that I like and that I rock with and that I will rock with. Well, it's not, but I'm not trying to rock with everybody. It is what it is. I'm not trying to like everybody. It is what it is. you know, I'm not trying to be everyone's friend. I'm not. I'm not trying to be anyone's enemy either. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like me, it's because you don't like the truth. I don't do anything to you to not like me. You know. But yeah, I'm not trying to sit here and be up everyone's butt and smiling grin in everyone's face. Nope, not I. That's not what I do. That's not who I am. Point blank, period. You don't like it? Oh well. Address it. Let's have a conversation about it. And if I don't fuck with you, I'll let you know why I don't fuck with you. And it is what it is. I'm not trying to sit here and go deliver a whole dissertation why I don't like you. You move funny, you fucked up, your attitude stank. That's why I don't fuck with you, point blank, period. Now what? Change your attitude, I may change my opinion. Change the way you move, I may change my opinion. But until that happens and you don't change the way you move, my opinion is not gonna change about you. You know, and I was people the first time. That's why I pretty much judge people when I first get a sense of them. Exactly, sex and complete. I mean, I don't ask for respect; I demand it. And I think everyone should do that. Well, it's not like can you please respect me? Can you please don't call me that? Can you please don't speak to me that way? No, fuck that. Don't speak to me that way. Point blank. Period. It is what it is. I'm not gonna ask you to treat me with respect. Who does that when I'm giving you respect? The way I move, the way I carry myself, I demand it. The way I walk down the street, I demand it. You know what I'm saying? I don't walk down the street a passive person. I'm an aggressive person. That's who I am by nature. Like I said, me being nice and cool, that's something I have to work on every day. You know what I'm saying? I work on being nice. I work on being, that person. Funny story about that, y'all. When I went to work today, because I don't normally work my full-time job on weekends, but I went there this today. And on weekends, it's a very skeleton crew in the building, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I go through like a 5 secure point, like a 5 security checkpoint area to get to my place of business where I work. So when I went through like the third checkpoint last night, somebody was hiding behind the door or whatever because they heard me coming in and they wanted to play a game and try to scare me. So when I opened the door was not, they jumped out, whatever. And I, saying I got in my fighting stance was not. And they're like, why are you always trying to box somebody? Like, no, I'm not trying to box nobody. Was not. I just don't play those fucking games. They're like, you fight too much. You are too violent. I'm not violent at all. I haven't done anything violent up in this building as of yet. But this is, it's not. I'm always ready, so I don't have to get ready. They're like, you crazy, you crazy. I'm not crazy at all. Y'all just used to the smiling, grinning person that constantly walk through these halls and smile and grin at you. Was not. Y'all don't realize was not. Underneath, just scratch the surface. You got a tiger up in here just ready to battle you. You got a whole situation up in here if the wrong person say the wrong thing to me. They started laughing, whatever. And then the person that I work with today, they was like, you are so silly. You always so violent. I'm like, what have I done violent? Have you seen me beat somebody's ass yet? No, but just the way your whole energy is just always aggressive. What does that mean? It means leave me the fuck alone. you know. But yeah, that was a quick story. Just go on what we were saying. But yeah, my energy is always there. My energy is always on the ready. You know what I'm saying? Although I do a lot of smiling and grinning and cheesing and ha 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 and joking and what's not, the reality is I really don't have time for the nonsense. Life is too short. I'm too busy. I am too much of an individual person to sit up here and let someone just treat me any kind of way or fall for just anything. I don't have time for that. I really truly don't. I really truly don't. But yeah, it's just funny how things are sh- showing themselves or revealing themselves now, and everyone acting as if they're surprised or either surprised or as if they already knew. No, just watch how people move, and of course you can tell nobody how they should move and where they should go was now because we're all adults. But just watch how people move, and it will give you a whole story about who they are. Watch what they say in other people's chats. Watch how they move. Watch what chats they're actually in, commenting and being an active participant in. All those things. All those things tells you the character of a person. It really does. You know, like my mom just tell me growing up, whatever you're saying. Just watch people, whatever, and you'll know how to respond and react to them, whatever. Which is very true. Just watch what they do, not only in the chats that like my chat was not. I see a lot of people was not in my chat. You know what I'm saying? That I see all the way around, whatever. A lot of people that just come to my chat, I don't see them acting crazy or moving crazy. Was not. Thank God. You know. But at the same time, there are people that I see in other places that I frequent was not, and they are talking crazy or acting crazy in other people's chats. I'm like, damn. I wonder if the person that you said that you repping was not see this behavior or watching you move this way. And that's what's like, if you act that way towards them, what makes me think you act totally different towards me? Yeah, my thing is, my thing is like, to me, it's like when you're phony, whatever. For me, it's like you're questioning my intelligence. Yours for me is like as if you act like I can't see what's going on around me, like I'm not aware of what's happening around me. I'm fully aware. That's why I either speak to you or I don't. That's why there is, what I'm saying, a real dry what's up or nothing at all. And when you see me speaking to people in their chat, it's because those people that are like. If you don't see me speaking to people was not in certain chats was not to me, I'm not there. It means that I don't fuck with you. I'm just, what I'm saying, trying to see, trying to get some intel on you based on what I heard previously, and try to see, what I'm saying, if I judged you too harshly or too soon, you know, or to just reaffirm what I think about you. Like, there's a lot of different reasons why I go to other people's chats that I really don't fool with. And people are like, well, if you don't like them, why would you go to their chat? Mm, the same reason why you watch Fox News. The same reason why you watch, what I'm saying, if you don't like CNN, the same reason why you watch CNN. You know what I'm saying? To see what you can get from it. Well, it's not like I always say anyway, it's not eating me spit out the bones. Not everything I know is meant for me. And I can learn from anybody. You know what I'm saying? They may be talking about something that I'm not getting at the people that I like channel. When I can get everything I get from one, it's not, I move on. It's not always, because a lot of us do that was not. That's why we constantly have a bunch of likes and not a bunch of likes, a bunch of views on the video was not, but only a couple likes. Because not everyone that comes into your chat is there for you. They're there to get some tea, as they call it, on you. Hopefully, try to get something to what I'm saying, get you on later. But a person like me was not. Whatever I say about you, I can say to you. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna back me down on my channel. No one's gonna back me down on online. No one's gonna back me down in real life. Like who does that? Like what kind of person? What kind of adult let another adult back you down? If I said it, I meant it. And what? Yeah, I said it. What? Well, now what about it? If you're gonna quote me correctly. Don't misquote me. If you're gonna run back and tell somebody that I said something about them was not, make sure you get the right information was not. And if you choose to confront me because you think I said something about you was not, make sure you come correct. Don't come half stepping and be respectful. Because I don't do I don't do the whole disrespect thing. Not over here. Not in my real life. Not period. How was your day? How was your day? Hope everybody had a great day. My day was good. My day was good. I did a couple. I did a little artwork earlier today. Did a couple of artworks. I have to complete and finish some stuff up. Was not on both of them. Well, I actually did 3 pieces today. Started 3 pieces. No. I finished one piece. I finished one piece and started 2 more pieces. I gotta do some more later on after it dries. So I can put a couple more layers on it and stuff like that. Hope y'all had a great day. But yeah, there's a lot going on in these streets. Like I said, people are being revealed, people are being exposed, people are showing, people are just showing themselves for who they always been. Not a surprise, not a shock. People just revealing themselves. And people just now starting to see what's always been there. You know, Miss Pam had a good live today. She was talking. She was. I guess she was in the Virginia, the DMV area, wasn't that? She was by some plantations and cotton fields, was not, and she was picking some cotton at one of the fields, whatever. But she discarded a lot of it that she picked. I'm like, why would you pick the cotton and then discard it and throw it on the ground? You know what I'm saying? That's someone's profit. That's someone's money that you just discarded on the ground just to keep a small piece. But it was fun. Then she started talking about the whole Nat Turner um, slave revolt that he was a part of. And then she also mentioned what's the name of that movie? Birth of a Nation. And I have to let her know that there was 2 of them. There was one with Nate Parker, which was more recent one, or I should say the quote unquote black version of it by Nate Parker, and then there was the original one that was actually used as a recruiting tool for the Ku Klux Klan. She's like, oh, I didn't know that. So I gave her a little information about that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, boy's not only talented, he's also a little smart. A little smart. A little information. Like I said, I know a little bit about everything. A little bit about, well, I don't say everything. A little bit about all the different subjects. My mom taught me to be well versed in conversation so I can speak to anyone about anything, from politics to history to art to fashion to sports to finances. You have to be diverse in your conversation. You have to be diverse in what you know. I can talk about cooking and recipes as well. I can talk about, what I'm saying, the process of, what I'm saying, whatever. You gotta be diverse in your conversation. Exactly. But yeah, so today, I mean, like I said, morning I went to my part-time job. Left there around 2. Because y'all know I was up to like 4 o'clock yesterday online, 4 or 5 o'clock yesterday online, talking to y'all. And so I had like a couple hours of sleep, went to my part-time job. Um, then came back home, took a shower, then went to my full-time job, and then did some painting and finished some stuff up. Yeah, it was a full day. No, I don't want to restart my TV. Skip the update. I should have updated. Whatever. But yeah, so today was a pretty full day. You know what I'm saying? Got home. I said, finish up the piece of artwork that I did. I'll post it on my community page either tomorrow or either today or in a couple of days. Right? If I decide to you know um post it, because y'all know my community page is basically me showing you what I do. There's hopefully I don't put any kind of craziness on my community page. I like my community page to be about my talent and art and stuff like that. Just things that I've done, things that I'm doing, things that I'm working on. Oh, a friend of mine had a fashion show today that I was upset that I didn't get to go because I worked. But she's gonna send me pictures of it. Um, it was actually it was my mentor. She was on Project Runway this season, so she had a fashion show today, and it was of course Paris inspired. So I'm excited to see the pictures of that when she get it. Yeah, so that went on today. She invited me to it, and I just couldn't go because I had to work. But when I got off of work, basically is when it was kind of ending. So even if I could have went there quickly and just to show support, I didn't. I couldn't do it because basically I worked about 45 minutes away from where the fashion show actually was. So I hope she had fun doing it. You know, what I'm saying she's really talented. You know, and the representation that she got on Project Runway was definitely not the representation of who she actually is. And it kind of pissed me off that they kind of showed her that aspect of her personality. Well, it's not. But I was gonna do a sit down interview with her about her experience, and she said I could, but I just haven't. We just haven't had time to get our schedules together because she was, I guess, preparing for this show she had today, and plus dealing with her other clients and fashion was not. And I basically been working my other jobs and stuff like that. Yeah, but she's really talented. Like she's really talented, very talented. I love her to death. She actually taught me how to sew. She was my professor when I went back to school in my first sewing class, and I took like 3 classes from her, and she's just basically my mentor. She's really cool. Like she will call me up and ask me questions, was that give me opportunities that she don't want to do, and I will do the same for her. Like things that I can't do, what I can't do, things that I don't have time to do. As far as someone asks me for something, wasn't that I don't have time to make for them, I will refer them to her, and vice versa. If I have time, she'll like certain things she just don't do because it's not her aesthetic, and that I do, that she will call me and ask me to meet with somebody or it's not, and to do some consulting things like that. So, because actually, before I went to New York the last time, I had this couple who wanted me to design their wedding outfit for them and make it for them. While I didn't make it for them, was not I did design it for them and did the mock-ups and the drawings and the sketches and stuff for her and gave them inspiration and just referred them back to her for that. And you know that was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? It went out. I mean, that she combined what I drew up or sketched up, I should say, with her aesthetic and made their wedding really nice. It was a lesbian couple. One wanted like a pantsuit, so I designed like a tuxedo, like a feminine tuxedo for her that had like a lace bustier. So that was really nice. And then I designed her wife her dress. It was really nice. They enjoyed it. It was an older couple, so yeah. So it was fun. So I'm kind of excited to see the pictures of that show she did today. So I let her know that I couldn't make it and text her, that it was that congratulations and good luck on your show. And she's just like, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was cool. Just building bonds with people that, you can constantly work with and things like that. Yeah. It was fun. Today was a very easy day for me. Yesterday was an easy day, I should say. Today is going to be a easier day because I don't have to, all I do is go into work, what I'm saying, then come home. I should be home by like 5, I guess. And while I'm at work, listen to what's going on YouTube, what transpired on these YouTube streets tonight and for the rest of the day. Because so far, I just listen to people talk about these interviews with, like, what's it called? See, I don't know these people that be watching sometimes. I just click on the video because someone else mentioned their name and they put a link on the video and I just clicked onto it. Was it Tube Talks? That's the name of it. That was I guess it had an interview exposing people today. Listen to that. You know what I'm saying? I watched it a couple times. I like how her information was, you know. But yeah, exposing people for who they are, who they say they are, who they say they want to be, things like that. Yeah, very interesting day in certain things of events, chain of events today. Very interesting. But this is a YouTube street, y'all. That's what goes on. That's what people do. They come on here to sensationalize what's happening on these YouTube streets, sensationalize things that happen in their life. You know what I'm saying? Strike up controversy under the guise of actually having a conversation. You know, acting a fool, causing trouble, causing havoc, just to boost their numbers, just to boost their viewership and their views. You know, and like I said, to each his own. To each its own. You know, to each his own. But yeah, you guys, I just want to come to you guys for a quick minute. I'm getting ready to go to bed. To prepare myself for shit. What time is it? 3? Is it 3 o'clock? Y'all know I don't have no damn sense being up this damn late and have to be at work in the morning time. Anyways, it's all good. Yeah. So I want to thank you guys for joining, joining me. I said joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, not everything I say is for everyone to ingest, and it's sometimes it really isn't. It just sometimes is me venting, me just being frustrated that people aren't being adults. Well, it's not. So I'm just venting my little frustrations. Well, it's not in general. So not everything is even meant for people, and sometimes it's just meant for me just to get it out of my system, so I don't have to have it. You know what I'm saying? In my spirit. So, like I said, not everything is meant for everyone. Was not every word is meant for everyone to ingest in its totality. Sometimes it's just meant for you to take a little part of it that you can use, and hopefully it can make you better. Was not, and then discard the rest. Eat the meat and spit out the bones is what I always say. You know what I'm saying? Don't take in everything in its totality. Take in what nourishes you or makes you better. Take in what helps you be stronger, make you into a better person, and discard the rest. Discard the rest. But yeah, you guys, I want to thank you again for joining me. Thank you so much for listening to me. I appreciate and love the support that I get and the feedback that I get as well. I definitely appreciate it. I like the interaction, the respectful interaction that we have with each other. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate that. I really, really do. So, as I always say, you guys, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. Until next time, you guys, this your boy Food Junkie. Hope you got a little bit of food for thought from this little rant that I did. You have a great night. Get some rest. Be safe. And hope you're having a great weekend. I will talk to you later. Until then, peace out. Love you guys. Bye bye.